when trying to acquire a house, it's important to have a team around you that can help you. So if you're not looking to buy a house, or whether it's now or in the future, this video is not for you. However, if you are, it is important that the realtor you work with, the loan officer that you work with, the title company, inspectors, and everybody that's involved in the process of helping you achieve your goals of acquiring a certain house knows what they're doing. So I'll share a quick story. This was in May of this year, 2025. Had a buyer that they were working with a different loan officer, and they were approved. I think it was for 350, whatever it was, and it was two buyers on this loan, and the loan officer was using an FHA or conventional loan, and one of the buyers was a veteran. So that was pretty odd to me once I was told of how they got approved. So they did their application with me just to kind of give them a second opinion, see if there's any differences that I can spot. And immediately, once I knew they were a veteran, was on the loan, and once I had an idea what the income was and their debts, I told them, hey, let's just do the application with just this person. Let's look at the numbers with just that one person instead of two. And if we need more income to get to where they were trying to go to, then we can look at the second person. So they were approved for about 350. They were trying to go to about 450. So long story short, once we get everything in that we need, the approval for the veteran just by themselves on a VA loan was about 440, 450, kind of right exactly where they wanted to be at, instead of 350, and it was just one person instead of two. So once they realized that they could get so much more VA loan, and that it was more beneficial, you get 0% down, you get lower rates than conventional. They know there's no PMI like your other loans. So once they realized all of that, they decided to use me as the loan officer because of all these benefits. The previous LO told them they shouldn't use a VA loan. Why? No idea. We'll have to ask them and try and teach them and help them out to be more knowledgeable, let's say. Because they got all these benefits, only one person on loan, we only get one credit. Save the other person to go buy a different house down the road if they want to. And they got the house qualification they wanted as well. They ended up setting somewhere in the middle, but the point is they could have gone to where they wanted to. So this is why it's important to work with somebody that has knowledge and is able to look for answers they might not know, right? We're not going to know everything, but if you have somebody like me that's willing to work and figure things out, and that will help achieve your goals easier.